So today I'm going to go through the PowerWave S350. It's one of our newer machines. The PowerWave platform, what it's designed for is to help reduce the amount of scrap you see from stick welding. So when you weld them with the stick electrodes, you always have waste every time you make a weld with a stick electrode. So with this, you have very, very, very little waste because you're running on a semi-automatic process with MIG wire. So think of this, when you make pipe normally, you're going to weld one quadrant with the stick electrode, throw away about that much of it on the ground. You're going to weld another quadrant, so another quarter of it, throw that on the ground, bing. That's time you're losing. So with this, it's nice because you can continuously weld all the way around the plate, causing a lot less downtime. So the PowerWave S350, newer machine. What's nice is it's extremely easy to set up. So the welder comes over, he hits the button to begin, so weld search mode begin, and he just selects what process he's doing. So am I doing the first pass on the pipe? You just say yes, I'm doing the first pass on the pipe. Are you doing steel? Are you doing stainless? Metal core? He's doing steel, and he's doing 035 wire. Then you just pick what gas you're using, so what bottle you're using on the back. And there you go, it sets it for you. Really, really easy. Just 4 questions you have to answer, and then it gives you the right motor. And it's custom now for what the application is. About 200 if you can wire feed for the first weld, and then it automatically sets the voltage and everything else for you. You make a weld. The gun handle's about.
Look right at you. Like the camera look at it, but
angle of the gun to 90 degrees to the pipe. Start just off your tack, bring it into the tack, and then welding downward. Okay, watch your eyes. Oh my. Top of the weld. Normally with a stick electrode weld, you'd have slag on the top. You have to use a chipping hammer or a wire wheel to clean it off. This you can actually weld right over with a flux core weld, which means there's a lot less time spent in between each pass, giving you much faster productivity levels. Put more welds out the door in the same time period. Another nice thing we haven't talked about yet too is the fact that with this, I have guys who dial it in where they put a really thick first pass in with the SCT, and then they go and do the second pass, and that covers them. So they might go from a 3-pass weld down to a 2-pass weld. That's really nice. So think of this way, you eliminate it from one full pass of what you're doing, which is a third of your time. So that's another big advantage.
and a big advantage is not grinding your root. It takes, like it would take me 5 minutes to grind my root out. With having this, there's no grinding on your root. The only grind you have to do is you have to stop probably 3/4 of the way through, grind your start, and then come right back into it. So there's one stop in your root compared to 4, 5, or 6, depending on how many you have.
Go slow it. beginning, you'll get that popping sound. It's actually penetrating too much. You go back a little bit, you can do less penetration. So just we gotta do
So the one on the left feeds the wire,
yes.
the one on the right is what?
Also feeds the wire. We need to do a switch over. Cord welding. So this is with gas shielding, argon 75%, 25% CO2. The advantage of this process is it puts down material really fast. I was cranking. I wanted to turn the volt down a little bit so it's such a high volt.
So you would ground that, you would ground that to the start, or is that just on the other wire?
Just really fast.
Yeah, okay. So this is right here.
Let me try it. All right, here we go. Watch your eyes.